so happy that camp is set up. We've got a fire going so I can cook my half-eaten hot dog that's soggy. Time to warm up my hot dog by the fire. So my original plan was to camp on an island like 20 miles up this river. You can go to this one lake, there's an island, but we barely even made it here before it got dark. It worked out perfect though. This camp spot is sweet. And tomorrow morning, when the water is nice and still, we'll get up early and we'll run up this river and go explore all those super cool hidden lakes. I think there's like 7 of them. Ooh. My bedding did get pretty wet, but I'll be all right. That's not the end of the world. This setup is so comfortable. All right, I'm getting to bed. We'll see you in the morning. Just finished mapping today's route on Onyx, and we have about 30 miles before we're to the gas station. So first thing this morning, we got to get to the gas station, fill up. Then once we get gas, we can explore all the lakes. And I checked yesterday's route. Onyx says I went 27 miles yesterday, which is so much further than I thought. I guess we were just going so slow, I felt like we were making no progress. But 27 miles in those conditions is... Actually, I was very surprised to see that. So quick 30 miles to the gas station this morning. The water is perfect. So our gas tank down there, it says we're below half tank, which very bad. Not good. I calculated that I should have over 50 miles of range with my current setup. I think yesterday in the chop and the wind, it was just so slow that I was probably getting really bad fuel mileage just because I was in and out of the throttle. I have my 3 extra gallons just in case, but I really wasn't ever planning on having to use that. Woo! We're off. Now let's just hope this thing starts up. We are making amazing time. I just saw this sign and I want to see what it says. Danger! Harmful levels of lead, arsenic, and other heavy metals from past mining activities are present. Avoid contact with soil and sediment in this area. There's still a ton of mining in this area, which I think is super cool. And about 30 miles up this valley, so just that way, there's a pretty famous gold mine called Bunker Hill Gold Mine. And on top of the mine is a ski resort. And on the ski resort is one of the world's hardest motorcycle races. And for the last 4 years, I've been building the race course up there. So the next 1 or 2 videos on this channel is gonna be everything it takes to build one of the world's hardest motorcycle races. There's a ton of other people that are involved. So I'm pretty excited to film it. All right, thanks for the warning. We're gonna continue on. Just went to go fire up the boat. And while I was checking out the sign, I forgot to turn the bilge pumps on. So the boat is full of water and the engine will not start. So I need to take the spark plugs out and get the water out of the engine so we can start it up. Dang! That was totally my bad. Soaking wet. All right, here comes a lot of water. Oh, whew, I am soaked. Holy cow. Wow, there was a lot of water in the engine. Water gets into the engine, fills up the space in the cylinder, and water doesn't compress, so the pistons Can't move the water. I cannot make that mistake again. That's bad. Hopefully we can get this thing running. Heck yeah! Sweet! I'm gonna let the engine get all that water out before I take off. Made it to the first gas stop. Believe it or not, this is the closest gas station to the river. I think it's probably like a couple mile walk, 2, maybe 3 miles. It is so nice out here. While I walk to the gas station, now is the perfect time to tell you about today's sponsor, onX Off-Road. I've been using onX Off-Road for years, and it is literally a must-have for what I do. I use it almost every day. Some of my favorite features of onX are the ability to create a track. I created a track on onX that I'm following on the Corvette car, because back here in this river system and lake system, if without onX, I would for sure get turned around and lost. Another one of my favorite onX off-road features